Oh, here we go! Come on, motherfucker! Happy Spooky Month! Hi! Hi guys, welcome to my very first Critic review, which means RWTS Critics reviews. That I'm going to be talking about some movies or channels, like some movies, some TV show episodes that I'm going to be doing one day, so you guys get the point where it'll be. And this time, guys, we're going to be talking about the really haunted Loud House. Before I get to the review, guys, this is going to be my quick review, by the way. So, yes, guys, I have watched this last night, as you may not imagine, on Nickelodeon. Africa done doing a new SML reaction last night, around 7, before after 7. So, like, before 7, before it came out. At least I got done in time, by the way. Overall, guys, so I wanted to let you guys know that, about what I'm going to be saying, I will keep it a little expressions low, because the people who doesn't like, there's been a lot of critics who doesn't like the live action of the Loud House or anything like that. So I'm going to keep it a little bit down because I don't want nobody to get frustrated at me or don't get mad at me or everything like that. So that's all I'm going to say. So what would be, I would try to keep it a little low because I really love the Loud House, of course. But for what I'm going to say is that I'm going to keep it a little low so I won't have to deal with much of all of that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to keep my little expressions low because I don't want nobody to get on me or anything like that. This is going to be, also, this will be my personal opinion. So this is going to be my personal opinion. So what I'm going to be saying, will be my personal opinion. So yeah, guys, before we get to y'all, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share, you get the rest. As always, let's talk about the really haunted Loud House. Oh boy. Back in 2016, there has been a new Nickelodeon show called The Loud House. And when I first watched The Loud House, I absolutely really enjoy and love the show. Just like SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, I still love SpongeBob, so I just want to let you all know. But anyway, so back to the Loud House, however, I absolutely enjoy watching the show. Even though there was lots of bad episodes. There's been almost lots of bad episodes lately, and I don't really want to get near to it for right now. Not every episode, I'm talking about some episodes from Season 1, Season 2, whatever you want to count it. Overall, since the show has still been continuing, I absolutely been watching the show since I was in elementary school back in 4th grade. Overall, this was back in 2016 when I first watched this show, so yeah. But anyway, so yes guys, there's been a lot of specials, been a lot of comments, been a lot of DVDs and merch for some reasons. Last but not least, don't forget this. They also made a live action movie, and don't forget this was back in 2021, called The Loud House Christmas Movie. And what I could say about that, I'm going to keep it a little expressions low, by the way. I absolutely like this movie. Now, I'm not going to really say much because I already did a movie review back in 2021, so keep this in mind. Well, I don't want to give my high special that much, even if I still enjoy it. Overall, guys, I'm not saying that I do not hate the live action movies, which means the Loud House Christmas or anything. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not trying to hate on it, of course not. But overall, I'm not saying that not to be hateful or anything, so that's what I'm going to say. But overall, guys, that's all I'm going to say, and we're going to still continue this and that, so that's all I'm going to say. But anyways, also back in 2022, where actually to have a 2022 to 2023, however, they also made a live action TV series called The Willie Loud House. And what was my thoughts about The Willie Loud House? Also, guys, I have watched every single episode of it, and what I could say about it was good. Not the best, but it was really good to watch, by the way. Now, look, I used to talk about this like in November before, from last year, almost last year. But this is something that, this was my first time watching, I would say, like, it was good. Not bad as it means, but still, fine what it is. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But overall, guys, before we get to the really loud house, I just wanted to let you guys know that because, well, you get the point of it. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, guys, let's get it.
Oh yeah, don't forget guys, they're making a season 2 of the Willie Loud House. So I just want to keep that in mind after this Halloween movie.
So, can it be a really good Halloween special? Or is it like a really haunted bad nightmare? Let's find out. It's the story of Lynn Loud and Clyde McBride, struggling to decide whatever to purchase of the Loud family, which means they're special Halloween things. But, sadly, their friend, which the new character called Sandal, he wants to have the gang go to the party with him and go trick-or-treating on Halloween. Which means it gets a lot of weird stuff going on with the movie. Now, I won't really spoil much, but I'm just gonna say that, yeah, that's how the plot is, So I'm gonna just keep saying that was just about the plot. Overall, I pretty made sure that the plot, however, was a little bit mixed. It was weird and at the same time and everything. It's not bad, but however, it was a little bit different how it goes. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely really enjoyed the actors in this, but let me tell you, it's just because the acting, however, and sometimes the script and everything were a little bit different. Now, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the actors from this show and the movies, just like the original Loud House. But don't get me wrong, it's just a little bit mixed at the plot. Now, we've got a new character called Sandal, which means, seriously, we also got another Loud House character, I forgot her name, but it used to be like Lincoln Loud's crush. Seriously, I was not really kidding. If you ever watched the really Loud House, you see what I mean, because I don't know why we have another character. Don't get me wrong, I'm just saying because, like, it's not really, bad. But just keep that in mind that the plot was a little bit different. But overall, I'm pretty much sure that a lot of you guys really know about how the plot goes, and especially the plot goes this or that. But I could say this, the plot's been alright in a minute or two. Like, it's been alright for the parts of the movie, something like that. But a little bit different, I'm gonna say. It got a little bit different, a lot of crowding of people, lots of werewolf things, and especially a lots of kidnappings. And some pranks. Overall, I think this was only because they want to make it as a good Halloween special, I guess. That's what I'm going to say. Not the best, but I'm going to say it's a little bit in my opinion. I guess it's fine, to be honest, but it's a little bit different at the same time, so. Overall, the plot is not bad, but it's a little bit mixed. Not good or anything, but it's alright at the same time, but it's alright. I mean, I'm not gonna hate much about it, but all I can say is it's just a little tiny bit of a mix. Okay, so before I get to the candles, guys, there was no animation thing because, well, what you'd expect, it's a live action movie. But overall, I know it's based off of a cartoon anyway, so that really makes sense. So I won't gonna say much, but all I can say is that we're gonna be talking about the candles. And I'm not saying that not every candle was bad or anything, of course not. I found it to be alright. Yeah, there were some candles who have been crazy and some that was not the best, but I can say that before we can talk about the characters, guys, I'm just gonna say this. At least it's fine, to be honest. Not the best, but I guess what the point is that it's just what it is. Seriously, what do you expect? It's just what the movie's talking about. It's the whole responsibility. But anyway, so we're going to talk about the characters right now, and let's say it. So what could I say about the characters? But we're going to be talking about them one at a time, however. So, I'm just going to say that some of the actors were really great. It's just how the writer's thinking. So, a little bit of the wires, however, it's just probably what it is. So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the characters. Our first sub we have is Lynn Loud, which was who played by Wolfgang's Shadow. Overall, I think his performance was really good, by the way. Yeah, about that, because his voice, however, is getting really a lot of purity now, since he's like a teenager now. I guess I'm gonna say that for a reason. But, like, back at the Loud House Christmas, his voice was like a kid. Like, still almost like a kid. Like, almost like a kid. But not like, any simple reason when it comes to the, voice. It's just the voice is a little bit different back from the game. Overall, I don't find it to be bad, however. But, however, anyways, Lincoln has been a little bit different from this movie because his acting was alright, but the problem is that, like, when Lincoln and Clyde, however, got a little bit of his troubleness, I guess because of Lincoln wants to go to his party's house, Sandal's house. Yeah, and the Loud sisters and his mom got mad and disappointed with him, so that really makes sense. Seriously, if they didn't really have to really do it in the first place, maybe that should really happen. Overall, I think Lincoln's still okay character. He's not really the best in this movie, but he did what he could do, you know. But overall, he did alright. Also, I really enjoy his Ace Savvy costume as well. But overall, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because, well, yeah, I guess he's alright and everything. He's not really the best in this movie, but he did what he could do. But his next buddy, which means his best buddy called Clyde, he was like the same thing as well. Yeah, I know he was playing up with Lincoln Loud as well, but yeah, he has been a little bit like the same as Lincoln from this movie. And no, I'm not talking about like the actors or anything. They did a great job, you know. I mean, his voice is the same thing as well from the acting, which means his purity things too. Just like what happened to Gumball and Darwin's voice actors got changed. You guys remember that? Like when Gumball and Darwin's voice actors got changed? You already know, like, they got different voice actors. Seriously, that goes with the animated Loud House of Lincoln Loud as well. But anyway, so, yeah. In conclusion, I guess they did alright the same as Lincoln, but not the best. Yeah, he was over this with Lincoln as well. But overall, I guess he was alright the same thing as well. Not the best. Also, I still enjoy the same thing as his Ace Savvy costume as well. Hey, just like the animated Loud House. Now let's talk about the rest of the family, and we have Lynn Loud, who played by Lexi. Now, what I can say about it, like, I really enjoy Lexi's performance as Lori. Sure, she looks like her, but still makes sense. But anyway, so I think she was alright as well. She has been, like, playing all this up for the Halloween thing. But overall, I think her performance was really good, by the way. I'm thinking the character thing, however, yes. But yeah, she was the one who was trying to play all of this up for the Halloween thing. So, I don't find it to be good, but actually the best, yes. But I think like what she did, however, she was why how she is. So yeah, even though Lexi's performance is still a good job, however, I think the in this movie, however, she was alright. Even back in the Christmas special, back in the Loud House Christmas, she did get a lot of screen time before. Only time I like believe in college, however. But it's probably what it is because how the character is, so that really makes sense. But overall, she did alright. The next up we have is Lynn Loud, who was that zombie girl. Not gonna lie, I really like her performance by Eve. I mean, I performed Dory better, but still. But anyways, yeah, she was alright to be honest. Yeah, she could still be stupid sometimes. But for like she was that I really like the zombie ones by the way. It looks really cool on her. But yeah, she has been a little bit of a cuckoo, so not the best, but she did a lot of a performance as Eve, so that makes sense. But the next up we got is Mulan, which means she was that witch star, and I really love Sophia's performance as her. Not gonna lie, she just looked like her by the way. But anyways, yeah, I absolutely love her performance in this movie because I actually enjoy loving her songs as well, especially when she sings that song from the Loud House one. So when it comes to her, I really enjoy her performance. Like I love her performance so much. And I really absolutely love it. She's like the best character in my opinion from this Lighthouse series. But overall, she's really, really great. I absolutely love her songs, but still, she was just so good. But overall, yeah, her performance is still nice and good at the same time. But still, it's still a little bit different how when she goes a little bit like cuckoo in the head. But overall, guys, I still enjoy her performance. The next up we got is Mulan, which means she was that funny masked Santa guy. Hey, she does the same outfit before back in the anime Loud House. You know that we fans, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Lynn Loud is the same thing as well. But anyways, yeah. She didn't really do much or anything in this one. I guess she was that mass sanitizer. She still go cuckoo crazy all the time. Yeah, she is still more crazy as always. But as for the performance, I think she did a really great job for this one. Yeah, I really enjoyed for Mr. Coconut's guy like the little Frankenstein ones. So, like that was really good to see on that one. Even though her performance was a little bit off-notch and sometimes really awesome and funny at the same time, I guess she did a good job. Never much to say. Anyway, so the next one I got up is Lynn Loud Jr. And before I get to it, I absolutely enjoy her costume. I actually love that skeleton costume when she has on, which means it looks so damn good. But anyways, yeah. When it comes to Lynn Loud, yeah, there was back in the anime Loud House, she's been not a good character. She keeps being a joke for some episodes, but still. But for Lynn Loud, yeah, she was a little bit annoying in this one. Because she's been jump scaring a lot of people and everything the whole the time I was watching this. There's been chuckles out of me when she keeps scared for some people, but I found her to be okay, but not really the best because she's a little bit annoying from some of this, but not really. But her performance did a great job. I'm talking about like the character herself. Overall, I think she did alright to be honest, so that's all I can say. But anyways, the next character we got is Lexi Loud, and I would say this right here. I absolutely like her costume as the Bat. What do you expect? She's an emo anyway. But anyway, so, yeah, her performance was really good like always. She's just like her ordinary self, like her personalities. Yeah, she was the one who was trying to tell Dad about the werewolf thing, and I absolutely enjoyed the personality when she was talking about the whole screen and everything. Yeah, she's been a really good character anyway, so like her personality is still the best. I wish she brought her friends over, but overall, you know, back in the one episode when the Loud House got to the dreams. But yeah, that still makes sense. But overall, Lucy did a good job in her performance in this one, so that's all I can say. But overall, she did a really good job. Alright, the next character I'm going to talk about is the twins, which means wait a minute, hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, Lola and Lana. Yeah, those two, however, yeah, they've been okay, but what was the point of the toothbrush thing anyway? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I found them to be okay, even though they been a little bit cuckoos lately. But overall, I think they did a really good job for what they've been doing for the Halloween spirit. Even for I actually like the costumes, not gonna lie. Yeah, the mommy is a little bit alright to be honest, but I actually enjoy how when Lola and Lana was trying to do a lot of the crazy stuff of it, so not really much to say, but they absolutely did a good job by the twins, by the way, who did the actors of it. But overall, they did a good job, so that's all I can say. The next I'm going to talk about is Lisa. I also really like the Spider-Man costume. Not Spider-Man, I mean Spider costume. Anyway, so she was trying to be careful with that pumpkin, right? Well, I'm not going to spoil anything about it, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, I just wanted to warn you that when Lisa was talking about that pumpkin and everything, yeah, I don't want to tell you what happened, but that's what she's been talking about for the pumpkin. Even though she's been smart and everything as well, like her personality. But overall, she was the one who's trying to, with his robot dude, yes, they both trying to be talking about that pumpkin thing, right? Right. And, let's be honest here, I guess, well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just save that for another time, and that's like that, like, if you guys haven't even seen that movie yet, I'm not gonna spoil it to you guys, but just wanted to let you know that you will see it by yourself. But overall, I'm still enjoying her performance by, like, of course I still enjoy her performance by, you know, by Lexi. But overall, I think the pumpkin thing was a little bit different, to be honest, but it's still okay at the same time. Next I'm going to talk about is Lily. I also really enjoyed the cat, by the way. But anyway, so her performance didn't say really much or anything. I know she's a little girl anyway, but still. But overall, I think she did a good job in this one. Not the best, but she really did a good job of her performance and dancing around the song too. So that's what she's been doing all this time. Well, there's nothing much to say about her, but she did a really good job for what she was doing in this one. Keep up the good work, kid. That goes for you, August. And anyways, let's talk about the parents. Here we have is Ouida, which means she was that the monster bride. Yeah, her acting was okay, but she kind of creeped me out at the beginning of the movie when she had his eyes wide open. Yeah, I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but it was a little bit creepy to see. I found her to be okay and everything, not the best, because the only problem about this was the toothbrush things. Now, don't get me wrong, I get a point for the dinner scene and everything for it, but seriously, when it comes to that, guys, yeah, I found her to be not good or anything, but I think she did what she could do in this movie, so, yeah. But not talking about, the performance, like, the actor did a good job, I'm just talking about the character. And last but not least, we got Brian, which means, what do you expect? Yeah. Anyways, Lynn Senior, by the way. But anyway, so he was the werewolf, and yeah, let's be honest here. I thought it was going to be a weird transformation from the wolf, but sadly, when the Loud House family said that he was a werewolf, yeah, he was not no werewolf. Well, that was sad because I thought he got turned to a werewolf for real, and I absolutely love it. Sure, I still love Brian as a character for me, of course. I really love his performance. But, like, yeah, I still love him not the same as Mulan. But when it comes to the only part from the werewolf, I absolutely love that part. Sure, it may not be the best for you guys, but this is my personal opinion. But I absolutely love it. That was really good to see. But overall, yeah, her performance was a little bit different to say of it. And anyways, the next character we're going to be talking about, it's going to be the main villain. Well, not actually a villain, but his name is Sandal. Yeah, he's like that new character who wants to prank people and everything. He's like that villain character. Yeah, I'm going to say as a villain, to be honest, just because I know he's a teenager or whatever, but still, the actor who plays him, so I'm going to say as a reason. So, yeah, he has been a little bit of a different thing when it comes to his pranks. Yeah, they're not really funny, but however, yeah, I kind of feel bad for the Loud family for that. Especially his flip buddies as well. Now, don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed their performance, but the only problem is that, it's just sometimes the pranks, however, yeah, it gets a little bit off different, Wes. But overall, he's still okay. Yeah, he's not really the best villain or not a good villain, to be honest, but I'm gonna say that's a prankster thing. That's all I'm gonna say. But overall, he did okay. Not the best, but it's still fine what it is. As for the rest of the characters, like Lynn Loud's friends and Flip, however, you got like Lynn Loud's friends who wants to capture the werewolf as Lynn Senior, which means, yeah, I don't want to spoil to you guys much about it. But overall, their performance did a good job. As for Flip, however, yeah, he did get a lot of screen time, Sally. I mean, there been one episode of it we got much lot of screen time, yes. But it was a little sad because, not only because he did get a lot of screen time, but I get it. He just wanted to do what he wants to. But his performance did a great job. Yes, I know the actor's name, of course, but I forgot his name. But overall, I still enjoy his performance as Flip. As for what I'm going to say before I get to my conclusion, I wish Sam Sparks would come back as Zoe, because Zoe's done a really amazing job as Sam, and I hope she ever comes back one day to do their wars. Who knows? We have to find out and see. Alright, it's time for... So, for my inclusion, guys, yes, I'm going to be talking about my inclusion and everything. So, let's talk about my inclusion. So, it's not a bad Halloween movie, of course not. It's not really mediocre ever, but I found this to be okay. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not great or anything, but not the best evil, but I found it okay. The Really Haunted Loud House is just a little bit of a Halloween movie based off a cartoon and everything from Nickelodeon. And I guess like the songs were really great. The plot was a little bit mixed. The characters were okay and decent, of course. Not the best, but okay to decent. It's still good at the same time. I like some of the characters. I really love the characters too, by the way. Like some of the characters. And there's been like a lot of some good best ones too. A little bit of it. But yeah, but it's just the plot a little bit different of mixed of the Halloween thing. So I don't find it to be not bad or anything. But it's just a little bit of a mixed crash grab. So yeah. As for the Loud House Christmas special, I know I love the movie, but I mean, not really much, but I actually enjoy some of it. But for my inclusion, I guess it's fine to watch anything. So if you guys love the Loud House and everything, if you guys love the Live House and the Loud House, I guess you guys can watch it. I mean, it's your choice. I mean, it's really good, but not the best. But if you guys don't like the Loud House live action specials or the episodes or whatever from the Willie Loud House, just stick with the anime series, like the Tricks episode or whatever for the Halloween episodes or whatever. Because if you guys don't like the Willie Loud House, just stick with the anime Loud House instead. But overall, guys, I think this one was alright. So I'm not saying it was bad, but the characters and the plot of the cast were really good, by the way. But it's just a lot of some random moments. But overall, guys, I don't found it to be really bad or anything, so I found it to be alright. Even though I really like the costumes, by the way, they're really good to see as well. But it's just probably what it is, so that's what I'm going to say. So, before I get to my rating, yeah, that was kind of an okay movie. Not best or great, but I found it to be alright. So, in my rating, the plot, however, I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 because it's just a little bit different of the characters. So I'm just going to have to say this for a reason of that. The characters, however, the plot was a 7 out of 10, I guess. But for the characters, I guess I'm giving it an 8 out or 7 out of 10 because I guess the actors did good, you know. It's just some of the characters were a little bit decent and everything, so that's all I'm gonna say. Now for my rating, yeah, I have to give this the Really Haunted Loud House a 7 out of 10. Because I think it's only the best that this gives a 7 out of 10. So I don't found it to be not good or great. Not the best evil, but I found it to be okay. So it's good and okay movie for Halloween people. If your kids love the Really Loud House or whatever the live action of it, I guess they could watch it. I mean, it's not your own choice. But overall, even though I really enjoyed the song too, so I actually like that. Also, I really like the ending too, by the way, so it's fine what it is, just like the Christmas one. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So that was my review, my quick review of the Willie Haunted Loud House. So, what is your thoughts about the Willie Haunted Loud House? By the way, guys, you can watch it on Paramount Plus, by the way, and sometimes on Nickelodeon. I only watch it on Nickelodeon channel, so I had to wait for commercial, stupid ads or anything like that. But overall, I found it to be alright. So it's not the best, but it's fine what it is. But anyway, guys, so what is your thoughts about the Willie Haunted Loud House? Make sure you guys leave your comments down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the notification bell. And I will see you guys next time for another RWTS quiz with you. As always, y'all, have a good spooky Halloween month. Woo! And as always, deuces.